Hello students, in this video lesson we will cover the rest of the questions from the chapter tissues. The exercise is on page number 79 and we have to do the question number 10 now. So the question number 10 is, name the following. First part, A part is tissue that forms the inner lining of our mouth. The inner lining of our mouth is formed by epithelial tissue. The next part, B part, is tissue that connects muscle to bone in humans. So this tissue is tendons. The next part is tissue that transports food in the plants. So as we know that in plants the transportation of water, mineral and food takes place by two vascular tissues, that are xylem and phloem. Out of these tissues, phloem is responsible for the transportation of food in plants. The next part, D part, is tissue that stores fat in our body. So the tissue that stores fat in our body is the adipose tissue. The next part, part E, is connective tissue with a fluid matrix. Now we know that blood is a fluid connective tissue, so its answer would be blood. The last part of this question is tissue that is present in our brain. So the tissue that is present in our brain is nervous tissue. The next question of this exercise is to identify the type of tissue in the following: skin, bark of tree, bone, lining of kidney tubule and vascular bundle. So the first part, that is skin. Skin has squamous epithelial tissue. The next part, bark of the tree, has simple permanent tissue. The next part, that is bone. Bone has connective tissue. The next part, which is lining of the kidney tubule, it has cuboidal epithelial tissue. And the last part, vascular bundle. So vascular tissues are in the plants. These are the complex permanent tissues. Moving forward, the question number 12 is, name the regions in which parenchyma tissues are present. So the parenchyma tissues are present in plants, in the leaves, fruits and flowers. The next question is, what is the role of epidermis in plants? Epidermis is present on the outer surface of the entire plant body. It performs the following functions. It is a protective tissue of the plant body. It protects the plants against mechanical injury and it allows exchange of gases through stomata. The second last question of this exercise, that is question 14, is, how does the cork act as a protective tissue? The outer protective layer, which is the bark of a tree, is also known as the cork. It is made up of dead cells. Therefore, it protects the plants against mechanical injury, changes in temperature, etc. It also prevents the loss of water by evaporation. The last question, that is question 15 of this exercise, is a table in which the permanent tissues are divided into two parts, simple and complex permanent tissues. We have to complete this table. So the simple permanent tissues are of three types: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma, whereas complex permanent tissues is of two types, xylem and phloem. Hello.